Get YouTube going here too. Let's see here. Alright, getting started here. Alright, so I'm going to connect to YouTube with my cell phone. Hey guys, hey Musty fan, Pretty and Pope, what is up? If you're on YouTube, I'm on YouNow, as a little description says there. I am going to go over to YouTube to get it on my cell phone so I can see the comments there, but right in front of my face is my computer, which is connected to YouNow. So if you really want to get in my face, if you really want to get in my face, get over to YouNow. The link's in the show description down below. And but yeah, I'll check my phone occasionally from time to time here, my cell phone, which has the chat on YouTube. So cool, bunch of people on YouTube, guys. What is up? What is up, Matthew and Mean Doggis? And let me say hi to YouTube here. I got Kerry Clapper, Pragya, Brandon, Sam, Jill, Aga, Zachariah, Star Secrets, Hyperborea, Strawberry Hoodie, Des Price, and let's see, cool. What's Hyperborea saying? You're 50 years old as well. Cool, right on. And you don't appreciate the fact that I have long hair. I mean, it's not as thick as it used to be, if that makes you feel any better there. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm just gonna ride it out, you know. Since I got hair and I have a career where I can, you know, have hair, it's not an issue. So anyway, cool, I don't want to make anyone jealous or anything. But yeah, I just got back from a run. That's why my hair is all crazy right now. I'm having a big smoothie. Just getting my day started. I thought I'd just come and chill out with you guys for a little bit. Just say hi, see what is going on. So, cool, more people joining on YouTube here. Plant Fed Princess, Donna, Vote Green. Like I said, I'm looking at my computer right now, my laptop, which is connected to YouNow. So I'm going to see the chat very easily. But I will grab my cell phone to look at the YouTube chat. But that's going to kind of not be as easy because that's not my face. So if you really want to get my face, YouNow, I'll see you on YouTube. Worry not. It just, you know, not as easy, but I will do it because I'm that kind of guy going the extra mile. Hey, Musty fan, thanks for the tip there. A lot of people ask, why do you stream on YouNow? I stream on both. As you guys know, when I'm at home, it's really easy on my laptop to stream from YouNow. That's what I'm on right now. But when I'm out and about, out in the world, I'll stream on. Okay, when I'm on my laptop, I use YouNow. When I stream on my cell phone, I use YouTube, like I do Wednesday evenings, if you guys watch those. There's always on YouTube, never on YouNow. So anyway, with all that out of the way, hi Lisa G. Do we ever stream on Instagram, asked Sarah. Once in a while. Yeah, once in a while on Facebook too, but it's primarily like on a weekly basis, YouNow and YouTube. I'm looking lean, Matt. I feel not lean, man. I went to this crazy party last night, some vegan eating thing in downtown LA. God, I ate a lot of food. Beast burgers or Beyond Burgers and tacos. It was great, but I'm not feeling that lean today. Well, I don't worry about stuff like that. I'm not orthorexic or anything like that. I'm just saying I feel a little bloated from all that salty food. Let's see who's over here. Aga asks, how much different do I feel now compared to when I was in my 20s? You know, it's hard to remember, you know, so it's hard to say. And I have to say, in my 20s, when I just pretty much gave up being athletic and fit, really, I stopped playing basketball, surfing, and all that stuff. So it's really hard to compare. It's a different lifestyle, almost a different person. I look fat, says Joss Cooper. I'm sure you're joking, right? Yeah, that's cool. I could use a couple pounds, right? JM, any advice for dealing with alcohol withdrawal symptoms? No, I've never had to deal with that, really. I know they suck. I know it's horrible. Yeah, I wish I could give you some first-hand tips on that, but I can't. But much compassion if that's what you're going through right now. So anyway, let's get back to my glasses on. Back to YouNow. Hey, 619. How does one deal with haters? What kind of haters you getting, Mendogus, in real life or online? Let me know. This is a little different. Yeah, I gotta manage to do another Ryan's Always Eating, Matthew. You're absolutely right. Favorite kind of cookie? Probably Angie's cookies, to be completely honest with you. She has a few different recipes, like oatmeal raisin. That's in Keep It Carb Baby. They're just great. They're better than any store-bought cookies. She makes them in the dehydrator, so they're pretty much raw, you know. Not to say that I really worry about that or anything like that. Let's see. So, how do I deal with both real life and internet? 619. I don't know. I'm doing both right now at the same time. Maybe for me, there's like a blurry distinction between real life and internet sometimes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, thanks, Deepak. You're the one that let me know about that Dr. Drew show, right? So, yeah, yeah, I'll check it out. Sorry, I've just been busy all weekend. I've just been just slammed, basically. Let's see. Let's see. Surfing the turf. I guess that is not a reference to surfing, though, huh? Let's see. Let me pour my second smoothie. See, here's my Vitamix. Did my first cup here. Time for smoothie number 2. Let's see. I saw Sarah ask a question. Tips for making vegan friends. It helps to live in an area where there's lots of real vegans, but you could do what we did. You know, I didn't know a lot of real vegans in my areas out here at first, so started online, making friends through social media, YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. I mean, it helps that we had a visible presence to some degree, but I say if you don't know a lot of people in your area, start online, and then hopefully you'll start meeting some that are kind of close. Maybe you guys can meet up and stuff. So start online, build relationships, and then progress to you know, flesh and blood, brick and mortar type friends. You know, and it really helps if you live in an area that has a lot of vegans. So if you live in a major city, you know, anywhere on the West Coast, basically, or on big cities on the East Coast, you know, Midwest, Chicago, stuff like that. But yeah, LA, it's pretty darn easy. We know so many vegans here. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how many vegans we know. Matthew, you want some more What the Health debunking vids? Well, today, strangely asked, I'm switching gears. I haven't made a What I Ate in a Day video in months. I know people like to see those, so that's what I'm making today. Hope I'll get that out by tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to take a break for a few days on a What the Health debunk. I mean, Dawkins, you got smear campaigns. Some people online hate you. What are they doing? Be more specific. Are they coming to like one of your social media things like YouTube or Instagram? Let me know, because I have different tips. So let me know. See, this is deal with haters. There's different ways haters can attack you. So let me know what kind of attack you're getting there. Hey, Mary, cool. I'm glad you're liking our vlog post. Well, hopefully you'll like this what I ate in a day video that I'm starting today. I'll probably show a little clip of this YouNow YouTube chat too. Yeah, as far as making vegan friends, yes, Facebook is good. You can even start a group for your area, wherever you live in, like vegans of, type in where you live in, you know, Reno, Nevada. I'm just making up, just wherever you live. And I'm sure you'll start finding some over time. Seriously, it started off with some meetup groups here that only had like 3 people at first, and now we have a whole crazy giant vegan scene here. Let's see, Dubai. You live in Dubai, Sam. Wow, what's the vegan situation like in Dubai? Are there vegan restaurants? Are there vegan people? Would I debate unnatural vegan? I'll debate anyone. I'll put that out there. I'll debate anyone. Well, as long as they're not, you know, a complete moron or complete asshole. But yeah, I'll debate anyone. You know, I mean, that's what I do, right? I mean, that's what I'm skilled in. So yeah, I'm not intimidated by her. Yeah, I look different than I shaved, huh? What about clothes, like leather and stuff, like style? Well, there's everything. There's vegan leather. You can get vegan leather pants, vegan leather jackets, vegan leather cowboy boots, whatever you want. So there's no, and it looks identical. There's no way, unless you're like some complete leather expert, you'd have to go up. I mean, even if you were, you have to go up and touch it and look at it. So don't worry about that. So Plant-Fed Princess says, if anyone's in Portland, let's be friends. Are you kidding, Plant-Fed Princess? I thought Portland's vegan scene was like really, really good. Like I said, the West Coast, really good. So shouldn't have too much trouble, I would imagine. Do I ever get melon belly? Asked beans, beans and greens. No. Well, probably because I don't eat many melons, so I know what you're talking about. Is it possible saturated fat is health neutral? Well, considering the vast amount of scientific research done over many, many decades, both clinical and epidemiological, I would say probably not. You know, it's pretty much, I don't want to say all, but most of the studies I have found, and you could talk to other people that have looked into this. Talk to like Dr. Greger. Most of the studies that find that saturated fat is either healthy for you, or at least not too bad for you. The funding has come from people that have vested interests to promote meat products. We're talking like, you know, Atkins Foundation, meat and dairy companies, industries, trade groups, lobbying groups. So it's kind of interesting how they find that, but when you know, regular regular researchers that are not funded by them conduct similar experiments and design their studies, they don't find that. So anyway, cool. Yeah, we are funded by the banana industry here. Yeah, we are. We have a bias there now. All right, cool. Let me see what's going on the YouTube here. Let's see. Any tips on starting a vegan YouTube channel? Just be yourself. You know, I mean, there's a million channels out there. It's not like it was when we started, where there were maybe like a few dozen. There's like a few hundred, maybe a few thousand now. So it's a little harder to get noticed, but not to say it's impossible, just it's a little tougher. Just do it about something you're passionate about, you know? Cool. Let's see what's going on YouTube here. Yeah, conscientious defeatist, I think you're going off the idea I was talking about saturated fat. Yeah, they found that processed meat is a group 1 carcinogen. They being the World Health Organization, after reviewing several hundred studies. So yeah, I should give you a sign right there that there's something in meat that's probably not that good. Think about it. Group 1 carcinogen. I mean, you know, bananas and beans and rice and broccoli and kale, none of this stuff are classified as any group carcinogen, let alone group 1, the highest level. So that should be a red flag. But people say, oh no, it's no big deal, just raises your risk a little bit. Still, it's a group freaking 1 carcinogen, you know? It's hard to downplay that, you know? It's group 1. Let's see. Your dad's in the hospital a lot, Lisa G, because he eats a lot of processed meat? Sorry to hear about that. Let's not make nasty jokes like that, Matthew. Even we may not like certain vegan YouTuber ladies. I'm not going to mention their names or anything like that. Let's not joke about cancer in them. I know what you're saying though. Oh, Portugal. Good. Hi. Oh, they're in Portugal. Joan Tiero. Hope I pronounced your name correctly there. Let's see. Jill was asking on YouTube, I've noticed that new vegans don't know what to eat and quantity of foods to eat. Could you do a video promoting Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen app? That's cool. I mean, I think we eat better than Dr. Greger. We being me and Angie. I'll plug our book, Keep It Carved, Baby. I think it's tailor-made for people new to the vegan lifestyle. A lot of people have the passion, the conviction for becoming vegan, but they're not quite sure what to eat. So that's why, like today, I'm filming a What I Ate in a Day video. I like to do those once a month at least, and I've skipped the past 2 months because I'm bad. I'm busy debunking idiots all day with the health and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, watch our vlogs, what we eat in a day. I think, you know, some of these like doctors might eat, for my taste, a little too much like frozen stuff. I prefer the fresh stuff, and you know, stuff you get at farmers market and whatnot, but you don't have to. But yeah, that's what I prefer, just because I have access to that stuff here in California pretty easily. What I'm saying is, yeah, I think, yeah, just check out our book, Keep It Carb, Baby. It's pretty cheap too. We got the ebook, we got the printed book. It shows you what we eat, Angie and Ryan, what we eat on a daily basis, the foods that we eat. You know, it's like our food diary. So I think we have that covered. People just need to know. Musty fan, will I do a video on rice? Yes, I just did one about 2 weeks ago. I covered the 13-part Dr. Greger Nutrition Facts series on rice. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Ah, must sniff some cat hair or something. Anyway, wow, it looks like my exposure is getting on the camera is getting kind of whacked here. Let me bring it down a little bit. I got this app that does that. All right, cool. Ooh, whoa, looks like I'm in complete darkness now. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, sorry guys, I'm trying to fix it. Whoa, it's like really sensitive. All right, if it lets me do that, I'll be happy. I'll just leave it well alone now. So anyway, Purdy and Poke, do I have a two-handed or one-handed backhand? We're talking about tennis here. I have a one-handed backhand. I love to slice. I do topspin too. I was trying to learn a two-handed backhand. One day I rented the ball machine and I had it down. I had it perfect. I thought it was flowing well. I went back a few days later and it was gone, just like that. So anyway, yeah, one-handed backhand, Roger Federer style. But one-handed backhands are coming back, you know, like Stan the Man's got one. What's that Australian kid? Time or whatever. Who else? Baby Federer, Igor. Who else? You even see the big dudes like, you know, Nadal slice some one-handers, you know, Del Potro, stuff like that. But yeah, one-handers are coming back. So anyway, enough of that. They're in style again. Let's see. Let's see what's going on YouTube here. Let's see. I'm scrolling back a minute or two here. The most prevalent D Rock Pizza 87 asks, the most prevalent thing I run into discussing veganism with males is that they associate their masculinity to eating meat. Even though there's nothing masculine about slaughterhouse. Yeah, I talked about that on my live chat last Wednesday. Like someone was asking, why do you think there's more females in vegan, you know, in the vegan movement or whatever you want to call it, than males? And that's what I kind of think. That was the answer I gave last week. Not all, obviously, but some males are really into being males. They need to be reminded all day that they're males. You know, they have masculine hobbies, masculine this and that. And somehow the perception of eating meat is like a man thing. Maybe they think it goes back to some kind of caveman origin, you know. Anyway, I think that's a hang up for some dudes, the ones that are really being into being masculine men. Let's see. Let's see. Bill W asked, did I debunk Joe Rogan's paleo guy? He recommends organ meats and mollusks. Which paleo guy? Are you talking about that guy, Chris, whatever, that recommends eating all that cholesterol because he says it's a big myth and all that? He has a book about it, even though he's not a doctor or nutritionist or something like that. Yeah, Cresser. Is that who you're talking about there, Bill? Good point there, Norman T. That most people my age being 50 years old, can't move enough to play tennis. And I'll go one step further on that. Like, you know, I see a lot of people that are overweight, out of shape. They play doubles. I hate playing doubles because doubles, you don't really move that much because, you know, you're only covering half the court and you barely move. I like to play singles because I'm fast enough still and long enough to cover the whole court. I like to hit hard. I like to move people around. I like people to move me around because, you know, I'll get in that kind of battle with him on tennis because I have the belief that I can cover the court better than someone, even someone younger than me, you know, just because of my my kind of unique physical attributes, my length, my quick speed burst for tennis. So yeah, I'm 50, so I like to play, when I play tennis, I just want to play one person and just move. I want to turn it into a track meet basically on the court. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, a blood work video. Yeah, Matthew, I want to go to the doctor. I've just been so busy. And I'm just not sure when I'm going to get to the doctor next to get a blood work done. But I would love to get one done in the next month or two for sure. This year, while I still have Obamacare and all that stuff. Let's see. What I think of Super Size Me, I thought it was funny, and I thought that documentary Super Size Me showed an interesting point about, he didn't talk about it, but what's going on is the Mergen Sporlock, the dude, his gut microbiome changed over time. At first, if he ate like just a couple, like a big McDonald's meal, he would hurl, right? Remember that at the beginning when he supersized it? By 2 weeks, his biome changed in his gut, and his biome was demanding that crappy food. He was eating it. He would have withdrawal symptoms if he didn't have it. So that just shows you how important it is to eat good food so you have good, healthy gut bacteria rather than gnarly ones that are looking for McDonald's. Sorry guys, some kind of gnarly trucks going by here in the alleyway. So oh, thanks for the tip there, Julia Scanlon. Thanks so much. When I get my blood test, I will ask them specifically though if I have potassium poisoning. Okay, Matt, I won't forget that. I won't forget about that. Let's see what's going on here. My favorite vegan documentary. Well, it's got to be What the Health right now, right? I think it's one of the biggest wins for the vegan movement. I've seen more people saying they're going vegan because of What the Health and Cowspiracy, and all these debunking jerks coming out, all these jokers. You know, so it's hit a nerve, you know, it's really hit a nerve. Wow, what is going on? Some kind of utility truck or something. Can you guys hear that? I don't know. So it's got to be What the Health. First of all, I just like the content. And secondly, I think, yeah, the reaction to it is unparalleled, right? All these jokers coming out debunking it. Even vegans. No, I didn't see any vegans trying to debunk Cowspiracy, but now you got vegan nutritionists and vegan YouTubers trying to debunk What the Health, saying it's bogus science. And it's weird. It's not like any new science was presented in What the Health. They were just talking to different doctors who've written many books about this stuff over the past amount of years. They have YouTube channels. Just like anything new came out. It was new for the masses. But anyway, yeah, What the Health by far. Let's see. What's the dumbest reason someone said they wouldn't become vegan? Says 619 WFN. I don't know. You heard all that. Just pick your favorite. You know, everyone's got a stupid reason. Oh, it's my heritage. My ancestors ate me. Well, who doesn't come from a culture that's got that? You know, it's silly. It's my primal instinct. You know, who said that one? That guy that likes Pikachu that Vegan Games was getting into it with, Mr. Repsion. What's my take on raw versus cooked food? Cooked food for the win. Even though my smoothie here is fully raw, I mean, I thrive having, you know, whole food plants. You know, I don't feel any worse. In fact, I feel better now that I have, you know, cooked food. Now, I mean, it's been several years, but yeah, I raw was okay, but you know, it's just hard to get enough calories. And if you can, you know, not be afraid of steaming some potatoes or boiling some brown rice and steaming some broccoli and greens, you know, it makes them more bioavailable. And those foods, the starches, you can't even eat them without heating them up. So anyway, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to shorten your life. It's not impure because it's been steamed or boiled or anything like that. I don't understand the fascination with no food that has ever been heated shall enter my body. I mean, I followed that for a while, and it's just too hard to follow that maxim. It wasn't like there was a payoff at the end. I'm saying if you're working all that hard and you get something out of it, maybe so, but I saw no benefit. The only thing I saw was hungry all the time, losing weight, and not in a good way. You know, I got too skinny raw because it's a challenge. It's a challenge to get calories. That's the known fact about a fully raw diet. It's a challenge to get calories. If you're a big mofo like me, you know, 180 pounds, you know, 6'5", I dropped to about a little bit under 170 pounds. I was looking too skinny. I looked kind of scared. I looked like Chris Froome or something. Like, ooh, gross. You know, like, what guy looks at a picture of like Chris Froome, you know, the guy who wins the Tour de France all the time, and say, that's what I want to look like. I want to look like that really skinny dude that looks like he gets beat up all the time, you know? Anyway, let's see. Would I ever try a vegan ketogenic diet? Why? Why would I want to do a ketogenic diet for? Tell me, what is the positive benefit of starving myself and having my body produce ketones and burn fat? I mean, I burn fat all the time. And I'm out there running today. Today I was a recovery run. I did it on I ran at a slow pace, which means I'm not burning through glycogen. I'm burning fat. So you don't need to get on a keto diet to burn fat stores. Just go out and run at an aerobic pace. Don't put yourself into an anaerobic state. You burn a majority of your energy is coming from fat. So yeah, I don't understand why I want to go on a keto for it. I saw that bit, how UV did a vegan keto diet. Okay, and how long did that last, right? It shows you how nuts. That's the thing about keto diets. Our body wasn't designed to be in keto forever. It was like, okay, if there's no food for a bit, some kind of drought or no food, yeah, that's what keto is there for, until you get back and find food again. So it's unsustainable. So I guess if you're into it for like a week or so, if you think that's cool, I'm not gonna like bag on you, but yeah, I don't see why I'd want to do it. I got food available. Have I ever did raw till 4, Lisa G asked? Well, even before that term got coined by them, Angie and I were already eating like that. The food and keep it carb, that's how we eat. And often like today, same thing. I'm not doing raw till 4, but I'm having my smoothie, my Big 10 banana and peach smoothie here. In the morning, it's raw, it just happens to be raw. And probably I'll eat lunch, I don't know, around maybe 3 o'clock, in a couple, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. And that'll be close to 4, so I'm not trying to do raw till 4, but it kind of works out that way sometimes. But sometimes, like yesterday, I had some oatmeal in the morning too. So, let's see. Do I know the benefits of fasting? If you're really sick, go up to True North, get a medically supervised fast. If you're really sick, you have some disease that medical science and technology can't fix, try that, but do it under medical supervision. If you're trying it for something else, like to get more woo-woo or to lose weight, I think you're rolling the dice with your life. Really, I don't recommend doing it. Let's see. Let's see. Have I ever considered LASIK eye surgery? Yeah, but the thought of someone effing around my eyeballs too, I'm not too excited about that. I agree with you, Lisa. Lisa says, awesome. I couldn't do raw because I love my potatoes. I'm with you. I mean, potatoes are awesome. I've seen some raw guys. I remember I was getting to a Dan the Man one time. He's saying, potatoes are mucus forming foods. Like, what the hell does that mean? I don't eat a potato and all of a sudden have a bunch of mucus or something like that. And that's what they give to the pigs to make them fat. Well, I don't see how, because it's only got 4% calories from fat, like the same with the banana. So, what's up with my nose? I don't know. I think I sniffed some cat fur. They're kind of surrounding me right now. So if my nose seems a little off, it's not from potatoes. I haven't had any cooked food all day, obviously. Do I think white rice is a healthy staple, like 3 times a day? I've been eating white rice the whole time we've been doing Happy Healthy Vegan. So look at me, I'm not dead yet. I don't eat it 3 times a day. In fact, now, as a result of Dr. Greger's videos, we just went to the Asian markets a couple days ago, and instead of buying a bag of white basmati rice, which is fine, it's from the Himalaya areas, the regions, I got a brown basmati rice. So, I don't think white rice is going to kill you, but I wouldn't eat it 3 times a day. If I had another choice, I would have a more diverse diet. Am I always hungry, Sarah? I don't know. I do eat more than a normal person. Do I avoid olive oil at all costs? I don't buy it and use it at home, but if they put it in a dish I eat at a restaurant, I'm not gonna complain and send it back or anything like that, because how often do I go out to a restaurant and have olive oil? Yeah, Brady and Stuart, love your sweet potatoes. I'm with you on that. Is it safe to assume that most vegans are liberals? No, hell no. That may have been true in the past, but now you'll see the entire spectrum. I meet racist alt-right vegans now, okay? So, not many, but there's a few. I've had to ban them, or not only on YouTube, but on Facebook. People I know, it's like, really? Really? Okay, so yeah, vegans cover everything now. We're not like a niche. You cannot generalize vegans anymore as far as politics, philosophy, interests about anything. We're just regular old people now that come from all walks of life. We just don't eat animal products. Hey Priscilla, nutritional yeast, love it. Have nutritional yeast all the friggin' time. Nice cheesy texture. Yeah, we use that in all our recipes. um, do I agree with Dr. Greger when he says it doesn't matter how much fat you eat as long as it's the right kind? I don't remember him saying that exactly. I mean, I just don't worry too much about fat because, we're eating mostly whole food plants. Combined with occasional fun stuff. Like yesterday, I told you I was at a party. They had Beyond Burgers and they had all these cool vegan tacos and stuff like that. So, I get my overt fats. I have my nuts and seeds. You guys see me eating my little pumpkin seeds, pepitas all the time. I just don't worry about fats, because I'm not eating a crazy high-fat diet. But I'm not fearful of fats, though, because we buy avocados every week from Jim at Farmer's Market. We're not afraid of fats at all. Let's see, what are you guys talking about here? No, I didn't watch Mr. Olympia this weekend. I don't know even that stuff's on TV. We're talking about politics and liberal and conservative. I don't even like those terms. I don't really get it, like, oh, are you a liberal? Are you a conservative? I mean, I'm just rational. I just, some things in politics, I find, okay, this party's off, this party's got it better, and other issues, it's different. Whatever's most rational to me, I just don't blindly follow thinking that other people say, here's how you should think, here's how you should stand on this position. So I just go, sometimes I'll take a position that seems a little bit more libertarian, sometimes a little more liberal, whatever makes the most sense, That's what it's all about. I don't have an axe to grind politically. I just want things to make sense and be rational. And for me, I don't follow anyone. Yeah, I tend to not vote with Republicans too often, but not to say that makes me a Democrat. I could be a libertarian, I could be anything, as long as it makes rational sense. Let's see. What are you guys saying here? What do I mix my smoothies with? Well, the one I made today is very typical. It was about 10 bananas. Watch, I should have my day in the life out tomorrow. I'm filming what I ate in a day today. So this smoothie I just made should be in there, assuming I get it edited in time for tomorrow. Anyway, it was about 9, probably 10 bananas and a peach, a big fat peach, and some ice cubes and some, little banana burp there, some almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, and some coconut water. That's kind of my typical mixture there. All right. I heard about these Canadian dietary guidelines coming out better than ours. Let's see. What do I think of anabolic steroid use? What? Am I into it? Do I, as a 50-year-old man, take anabolic steroids or think people that do it are cool? No. Let's see. Could I eat 10 bananas rather than blend them? Yeah, totally I could, but, it's not as fun to have I'd rather have a smoothie. How to defend when someone says they eat meat for iron? Well, tell them that's nice and wonderful, but the richest sources of iron actually come from plants. And also the iron in meat is known as heme iron. Plants have non-heme iron. And of the two, heme iron is linked to carcinogenic effects. So, so it's bullshit. So you can get all your iron from plants, even more iron from plants, and it's not carcinogenic. No one's ever connected plant iron to disease. So that's one thing you could throw at them. Yeah, just Google heme versus non-heme iron and carcinogenic. Just try that. Do a smoothie bowl? What, put my smoothie in a bowl? What are you describing there? Oh, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for the support of good work there. Thanks. Let's see. What's going on YouTube here? What machine do I use for my smoothies? Not sponsored, but Vitamix. Bought that back in 2012, and I use that sucker almost every day, and it's really never let me down. Have I done magic mushrooms? Yeah, but not recently. Let's see. Um, let's see. Ashley says, your husband watched What the Hell and is still wanting to stay on the keto diet? Really? Ask her, you could probably tell me, Ashley, how sustainable is that for your husband? How long can he really maintain eating in such a strict way where he avoids all, fruits and breads and everything? Like, how long can you really sustain that? Is that how he wants to live the rest of his life? I mean, starving himself? It's like on a vegan diet, I'm not starving myself. I'm a big dude. I'm probably bigger than your husband. I'm 6'5", 180 odd pounds. I eat like a mofo. If I never felt like, oh man, I miss burgers. No, I just had a bunch of Beyond Burgers yesterday at a party, It's like, you don't have to give up anything. There were tamales and tacos, everything's there. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have friends that are non-vegan? Yeah, totally. We don't live in like a vegan bubble or anything like that, Totally. And they respect it. If anyone wants to be our friends, they know they gotta, be cool with our vegan thing. They can't try to attack it. And if they do, they know they're gonna get some crap from me. Because me, I can, debunk anyone's nonsense trying to attack veganism. Let's see. Ashley, you think your keto husband thinks he feels great? Really? Does he have horrible breath, may I ask? I wonder, not to say pick on him, but I notice most people I know in keto have horrible breath. Maximum of 30 grams of carbs per day. Poor guy. I feel sorry for him and you having to deal with that. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah, people say, Lisa on YouNow raises a good point. People say that a vegan diet is too restrictive, but no, a keto diet's way more restrictive. I mean, we don't restrict anything. We just don't eat animal products. But like I said, if you want a burger, eat a freaking Beyond Burger. Put some chow cheese on there, put a bunch of ketchup and mustard and lettuce, and feed that to any drunk, normal, non-vegan. They won't even know they just ate a vegan burger. It tastes just like it. There's no sacrifice on a vegan diet anymore. Everything that you liked before on your non-vegan diet has been recreated and bitchin' now. It's really good. Keto is torture, pointless, expensive, no fun. Let's see. Crystal said you gave blood work this week, and when the technician heard you're vegan, she was like, where do you get your iron? Say, well, tell your technician to Google top sources of iron. Look at the top 10 sources of iron. I can't name them all, but I thought it was over half, maybe 6 out of 10 were plants. So it's really not that freaking hard, I mean, it wasn't like weird plants either. It's like normal, regular plants that you're probably eating anyway. Let's see. Do I watch John Venus? No, not really. I haven't watched John much, really. I mean, he's cool. He seems like a nice guy, but, everyone's got their own kind of thing. I don't watch too many of the weightlifter dudes, I don't, that's not my thing to watch weightlifter dudes. I don't weightlift and, so I don't relate to weightlifter dudes on that. I mean, I do lift weights, but I'm not a weightlifter, but he seems like a cool guy. I met him before and he seems really sweet. Like, you think some of those big weightlifter dudes are like, rough, tough, mean dudes, and like Joe Rogan, like complete jerks. No, John is really sweet. I don't think anyone would ever describe Joe as really sweet, huh? I don't think so. Maybe his wife or girlfriend. Does he even have a wife or girlfriend, Joe Rogan? Can someone put up with that guy? Let's see. How do I smash so many calories and not gain weight? Asked Percy. Well, I don't overdo it. I just eat what my body requires. And like I said, I'm bigger than most of you guys probably. I'm, 6'5", just almost 2 meters, 180 pounds. What's that in kilograms? Like over 80 years, I think. I'm a big dude. And I'm, decently active. Do I watch David Wolf? Hell no. Do you watch David Wolf, Matthew? Could we see a vegan American president? Who knows? knows, huh? Who the hell knows? Okay, so spinach is number one in iron. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember if spinach was it or not. Yeah, spinach. You know, where are you gonna get your iron from? Well, ever hear of spinach? You know, freaking Popeye. You know, Popeye knew. Yeah, some of you guys say the feed is wavering. It's probably YouNow. They're not the most robust platform I've noticed. Give them a second. All right, better now? Cool. All right, start rocking. Start rocking. All right, cool. Okay, you guys think Joe Rogan is married and has a daughter? Oh my God. Wow. Oh yeah, vote green. Said vegan president, meat and dairy industry would have a fit, huh? They totally would. They would totally have a fit. CGJ, cool. Thanks for coming across us here. Yes, it's not a silly question. You're asking, do we include oil in our food? Good question. No, I mean, yeah and no. No in the sense we don't buy oil at the market and bring it home and put it in our foods here. But when we go out to a restaurant and they put oil in our food, we don't like complain or anything like that. We're cool with it. We accept that's how it's normally done. So the answer is, yeah, we get some oils when we go places, which tends to be like, what, once every week or so like that. You know, I assume they're putting oil in our food. But at home, no, we don't do it. I mean, if you must, you must, you know, but I'd rather get my fats from something like, you know, an avocado, nuts, seeds, rather than purely refined oil or something, you know, like that, you know. That's our preference. Okay, Jill says blackstrap molasses is higher in iron too. Yeah, a lot of these plant foods, I tell you, dominate the top 10 for highest iron containing foods. Cool, I'm glad this stream got better right now. Let's see. Can I answer again how I eat unlimited foods? Asks NS on YouTube. I never said that I eat unlimited foods. Let me clarify this because this is a really good question. Because I know there's a certain other vegan YouTuber, I'm not going to mention his name, I like to say eats unlimited food, eats till you feel like you want to puke or something like that, and that's definitely not how we roll here. I mean, I eat till I'm full. I think the human body, I'm not trying to get all woo-woo and all naturalistic like here, but you know, I think the human body was designed properly, if you haven't damaged it too much, to tell you when you're full. I just eat till I'm full. Every day is a little bit different depending on how much I ate the day before, how hard I've been going as far as like, you know, work and exercise and stuff like that. So I just eat till I'm full. So that's how it works out, you know. Never said like stuff yourself or smash it in until you're puking or anything like that. Just eat till you're full. Thing is, yeah, some people may have who have had like like what the word I'm looking for, like kind of dietary orthorexic past may have messed up their metabolism somewhat. It might be harder for the body to send the right signals or for you to understand what your body's saying. So I've never had that happen, so I can't speak for you if that's your situation. But talking for me, I just eat till I'm full. And let me qualify that again. I'm a big guy, 6'5". I eat more food than an average person, so I eat a lot because I'm big. I need more calories than someone, say, 6'0" or 5'5", and I'm modestly active, especially for my age. You know, so that's what I'm talking about. Ryan, thoughts on VC's recent vids on YouNow? Oh, you're talking about Cheetah? What is he saying? I thought he made a video saying they were taking money from his supporters and he's trying to tie them into a sex scandal or something like that. I just saw the title. Is that right? I don't know. I don't watch his stuff, so, you know, why waste my time? I got videos to make, bro. I got stuff to do. I got a speech to write. We're going to San Diego Veg Fest. If any guys in San Diego, October 1st, it's like 2 weeks from now, we're giving a presentation, our first one ever. We're going to have to hook in the computer to, like, you know, present like slides and stuff like that. I got to get our speech figured out. So I got shit to do. You know, I don't have time to watch nonsense like that. Let's see. So, let's see. Did I hear Dr. Greger saying the avocado might not be that healthy, limited to once a week? I didn't hear him say that. You know, I'm not going to worry about that. You know, I really think at the end of my life, it's not going to be like, aha, the doctors say it. So that those avocados you're eating that shortened your life. I'll roll the dice with that one. I don't take any multivitamins. H-Tuck, no. Let me see. Donna Brooks is asking, when do I come on YouTube and YouNow on these live streams? Well, they're kind of random. One thing I have been doing pretty regularly is Wednesdays about 7:15 Pacific time. After my running club run is done, I'll come on and just like chill out for maybe 30-40 minutes as my body temperature comes back down to a reasonable temperature so I can drive again. So look for that in a couple days. I'll probably be doing that. Let's see. How many calories do I eat a day, Matthew? I don't know. At least 3,000, I'm sure. You know, probably 3,500, maybe 4,000 calories. But again, remember, I'm 6'5", fairly active. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Dr. Gray was saying that on vitro tests linked avocado to cancer, but they are still testing. Okay, nothing definitive. Yeah, it could. I wonder if they. I got to check it out, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that. You know, it's not like eating, you know, processed meat or anything like that. Do I get knee pain or foot pain from running? You know, I do a bunch of different sports. I just have a bunch of dumb ticky-tack injuries that, you know, kind of pop up from time and time again. Now my knees are fine, but I have some knee pain from like when I was a skateboarder in high school, patella tendon injury. But it usually doesn't bother me. Lately I have a sore ankle, but I twisted that same ankle severely. I got a second-degree ankle sprain playing basketball. So it's just these dumb injuries that kind of flare up once in a bit. But no. Are most people in our running club vegan? I don't think anyone in my running club is vegan. That's why I don't really hang out with anyone in the running club. I just use them as an excuse to do a tempo run. Otherwise, I just be lazy and run slowly. You want to massage my back, surf the turf? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What do I think of John Rose and raw veganism? I already talked about raw veganism earlier today. I don't know who John Rose is, though, so I'm not going to give you an opinion on someone I don't know anything about. Have I ever had a dietary deficiency? Since I've been vegan, my blood tests have shown that I don't seem to be deficient in any minerals. Dietary deficiency? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that exactly. Let's see. Let's see. Carrie has a great point here. I had problems with vegan weight gain over the years. The only solution is go mostly raw, which, yeah, usually does make people lose weight because it's really hard to get enough calories. But then you find the flip side of that, Carrie, is that you feel lethargic and sluggish on the raw diet, which is probably, I'm not saying definitively, but this is my experience too. In retrospect, I found, yeah, I wasn't getting enough calories. Why? Because when I stopped eating raw and just started eating more, you know, easy, you know, almost raw stuff like steamed potatoes, you know, boiled rice like that, and I was able to get more calories. And that sluggish feeling went away. Why? Because I wasn't in a calorie deficit. And I gained a few pounds, but I got to a weight which is actually much better. When I was raw, I was like over 10, maybe 15 pounds lighter than I am now. And when I look back in those photos of me shirtless, I look horrible. I mean, I look like Chris Froome, you know, the cyclist. You know, I just don't think that I looked that good that way. You know, now I look, you know, I look like, you know, a pro tennis player. You know, I got a little more meat and muscle on me. And I mean, that's not because I'm working out that much more, just because I have, you know, I'm eating enough food. So, yeah, I'm not saying don't do raw. It's horrible, but it's tough, and it's tough to get enough calories. I can relate to what you're talking about there, because that's exactly what happened to both me and Angie. And the reason, Matthew, why you're craving cooked food when you try to do raw is, why do you think about it? Why would you crave something? It's because you're hungry. That's why. Why are you hungry? It's not because cooked food is the devil trying to tempt you. It's because you're not getting enough calories. If you could get enough calories on raw or any diet, you wouldn't crave something else. You're only craving because you're in calorie deficit. You're hungry. And again, I know this one from experience. I'm not just making baloney up. That's how it worked out for me. Let's see. Let me get back to YouTube here. Photos when I was 10 to 15 pounds less. They're in some of my old YouTube videos, especially with the ones where I was showing like weight loss transformations, you know. So they're up there. I'm not proud of them. I think I look way too thin. Seriously, I don't look good at all. I look way better now. Seriously, and I feel better. It's not just looks. I feel better. I look better. Just everything's better now that I'm eating the way I do, or keep it carb baby style of eating. Let's see. Oh, Disney fans, you make Angie's potato salad all the time. Except you use onions without peppers. Addicted to it? Awesome. Hey Matt the vegan, the video I made the other day was great. Which one? The one about Z-Dog? About the doctors debunking Z-Dog? What's my favorite food? Man, Courtney, good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I like it all. I like all the vegan food. Virginia tells me to check out the Daily Mail today. Claudia Tanner. Need you to help them understand types of carbohydrates, refined versus whole. Oh no, I hate when people think all carbs are the same. Like a donut is the same as an apple. You know, it's a bagel is the same as a banana. Like what the hell? You know, how come people are so stupid? You know, do meat people think all meat's the same? Like processed bologna is the same as like a prime rib or something like that? It's stupid. It's just so stupid. People are stupid. Not everyone, obviously, but people that try to say carbs are bad and they make you fat. Yeah, some carbs aren't that good for you. And these processed refined carbs aren't as good as eating a banana or an apple or a potato or what have you. Let's see. Okay, that was the one. You liked my video about Z-Dog. If you haven't watched it, yeah, it came out yesterday. Z-Dog, remember dumb Dr. Z-Dog? You know, the one that debunked What the Health, doing those faces? Not actual science. Yeah, two doctors. I found two doctors ripping his video apart, just showing what a, not only a moron he is, just how unprofessional he is. He's a freaking doctor, and he's trashing fellow doctors, and he doesn't even know anything about who they are professionally, nor does he understand the research and the literature and of the fields that he's trying to debunk them on. So that's why I made that video. Oh, thanks for the tip there, Carrie. Some people are going, you know, you shouldn't make videos like that. Like, yes, I should. If Z-Dog has the right to make these videos, that video of his that went kind of viral, got like 250,000 views, you know, everyone saw it, however mean and untruthful and attacking it was, you know, and very few people saw these other videos by these other two doctors. So that's why I wanted to shine a light on those videos by the two doctors and let people see that. Hopefully I can, I don't know if mine will go viral or not, but I want people to see what these other real doctors say. Z-Dog, actual doctor debunks What the Health. Come on, what a joke. I'd go oh, thanks, Sonny. Thanks for the tip there. I would love to go out to Las Vegas where he practices medicine. Someone record this. Send this message to Z-Dog. I will come out. Take my glasses off. Get all seriously. I will come out to Z-Dog's Las Vegas medical practice. I hope he doesn't set up shop in a casino. Is he that kind of doctor? Anyway, I'll come out there. I'll do blood tests. Let's compare, like, you know, blood tests. You know, let's look at our lipids. Let's look at all our minerals. Let's see if I'm deficient in iron and protein. Let's go just one by one. B12, vitamin D. What else should we test for vegans? I'll go head to head with Z-Dog. And then we'll do some sports. I noticed he's a decade younger than me. Let's do some sports. I'll play him some basketball. Let's run around Las Vegas. Whatever Z-Dog wants to do, I'll take him on. Even if it's weightlifting, I'll take on Z-Dog. Whatever he chooses, we'll have some fun. Anyway, the reason why I say that when I see him all cocky, because I'm just annoyed by that guy. He's just so full of himself, and he's got nothing to stand on. He's got nothing, you know? He's got nothing. Thanks, V. Wilson. Do I do this weekly? Well, no, I do these YouNow chats just kind of randomly. I do a live YouTube chat pretty much every Wednesday around 7:15 Pacific time after I run with my running club. I just kind of chill out with you guys for like 40 minutes as my body temperature kind of comes down so I can safely drive home. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, you saw my video about Z-Dog, Matthew. He's a deficient low carber. He literally fasts all day and eats nothing. I calculated he eats about 1,400 calories a day. Like, he skips breakfast because he thinks breakfast is some kind of myth put out there by the FDA or something like that. And for lunch, what did he have? He just had like something really tiny. I forgot what it was. Just like a couple hundred calories, like a couple nuts. And I think that was it, a couple nuts. And then he had like what he called a sensible or rational dinner, which wasn't much food either. He's fasting all day. What kind of life is that? So I'm saying, why would you want to fast for? I understand what the benefit of Z-Dog fasting and ketosis is. You know, I don't even think the guy could run around the block. You know, not to say you have to be able to run around the block. I'm just going, if you want to be a shining example of health, telling people to eat 1,400 calories and not having any physical activity, what the hell is that? And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to aspire to that. Fernando Torres, do I watch sports? Yeah and no. I don't watch all sports, but I enjoy watching the sports that I personally do or have done in my life. So yeah, I'm not going to watch like say baseball. I don't do that, but yeah, I'll watch tennis for sure. I like to watch the Grand Slams. I like to watch when surfing comes on. I'll check that out. A little bit of skateboarding. I'll watch basketball, pro men's basketball. Little cycling, just watch the Vuelta a España, So yeah, I like to watch stuff that I do. I'll watch some marathons sometimes too, and even track and field. I don't like all the stuff. I like to see the sprinters. I don't like pole vaulting or stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see, what are you saying there, Courtney? You guys are awesome. It would be cool if you guys talked in schools and talked about being vegan. That would be cool. I don't think schools would like us. Oh, thanks, Mr. John, for the tip there. Thanks. I don't know how many school administrators really like some weird 50-year-old dude and his wife to come in and tell kids to go vegan. I'm not sure. Mr. John, how do I become, thanks for the tip, and you're asking, how do you become vegan without eating meat replaced and not much veggies? Without eating meat replaced. I think I understand your question there, Mr. John. Like, you're saying if you have a plate of food, like say you take the meat off, is that kind of what goes in its place? Well, two things. You could actually put a direct replacement back on, some kind of vegan product. Like I was talking earlier about hamburgers. Now you can go out and get a Beyond Burger at most supermarkets. I just had some yesterday again, and they taste like freaking meat, especially if you're not paying attention. Put some vegan like cheese like Daiya or Chow on it. Put some ketchup, mustard, and lettuce and all the greens. Your average person, if they're not thinking about it, it's not even going to notice. So you can replace it directly. What you could do, what I think, yeah, but okay, other than meat replacements, if you don't want to use meat replacements, because I don't recommend them as other than a transitional food or some kind of party food, like I was at a party yesterday, just have more of the other stuff. If you take the meat off the plate, I'm sure there's other food on the plate still, like there's potatoes still, right, and vegetables. Put on more potatoes to fill that empty spot of the meat. Seriously, just pile on more potatoes. Maybe cook yourself up a side of something else too, like some quinoa or some rice or something like that too. Yeah, rice for the win, Matthew. So yeah, so take the meat off and replace it with more of the other stuff. Put more of the other foods on. And if I'm not trying to pimp our book to you, Mr. John, but I don't have it right around. That's down there. I'm too lazy to go get it. But our book, Keep It Carved, Baby. It's simple meals. I think what you would be looking for if you're looking for whole food plans to take the place of meat dishes, and simple dishes, not like gourmet party foods and pressure foods, but stuff you can eat day in and day out. I don't think, seriously, maybe I'm a little biased because I am Angie's husband. I don't think there's a better book other than Keep It Carved, Baby. Seriously. It's like our food diary. It's personal. It's the food that we eat and have been eating day in and day out for like the past 3-4 years. So I would check that out because, yeah, you never see me complaining to Angie. And I've said a bunch of times on this broadcast, I'm a huge man. I'm 6'5", over 180 pounds. I eat a lot. I probably eat more than anyone watching right now. And not because I'm crazy or weird, just because I'm a big dude and fairly active. And yeah, these meals fill me up as I'm getting. They keep me filled up. Angie knows she's got to keep her man, filled up because I'm a big dude. So check out Keep It Carved, Baby. And there's others too, but I know that book very well, and it keeps me from complaining like, I'm hungry, I'm craving foods or anything like that. Wow, they're trying out the Beyond Burger at a resort at Walt Disney World? Cool. Yeah, Disneyland, I haven't been to Walt Disney World or anything like that, but yeah, Disneyland is really good for vegan. That's why we go back every February and make a video there. So yeah. Yeah, Jill, Angie's recipes are awesome, and I'm lucky I get to live here and experience them. Let's see, how many pets do we have? We got 2 cats who are hanging out with me right now. You aren't freaked out over artificial sweeteners? Well, I don't really use artificial sweeteners, so if I'm freaked out on them, I guess, I don't know, I don't really think about them, right? They're not part of my life. I don't use Splenda or any of those weird things like that. Let's see. Ah, sorry to hear about vitamin D being an issue for you, Maria. Do you live in an area with like what latitude, like, or what state or country do you live in? Is there enough sunshine? Because that's the best way to get vitamin D. Vitamin D pills or supplements are cool if you don't have access to ample sunlight. But if your vitamin D is low, do both. I'm saying keep taking your supplements and stuff like that, and get out in the sun. It doesn't have to be much. Go out, show some skin so you can absorb more. The more clothes you have, the harder it is for, the longer you got to stay out. So if you can go out, just wear like some minimal clothing and just be out for maybe 15 minutes a day, something like that, you can, build up your vitamin D stores. It takes some time. It's not overnight, but yeah, try to attack it on all fronts, pill and sunshine. Let's see. How do I rate our book, Keep It Carb Baby, versus Dr. Greger's How Not to Die? They're very different. One's written by a medical doctor about all the science, and ours is written not by a medical doctor, and it's about all the recipes. For him, I thought he had some recipes in there, but, Dr. Greger is great and all, but he can't make food as well as Angie. He never will. And likewise, Angie will never be a great, scientist, as great a scientist as Dr. Greger. So we all have our strengths. Oh, you live in Los Angeles, Maria? Well, yeah, there's plenty of sun. I just went running today. I have my little bib on right now, but I took it off for about 30 minutes or so I can get more sunlight hitting my skin. So yeah, you live at a latitude. We live at a latitude because I'm in Long Beach. So we live at a latitude where there's enough sunshine year round, basically. So the thing is, in the wintertime, you got to go out at high noon. But now you can still go out, between 10 and 2. And get some sunshine. So attack it on all fronts. I assume, Maria, you probably haven't been going out in the sun much. So if you haven't, start slowly. You need to get a base tan, which I have, Don't go out and just sit outside for an hour or two. You'll get burnt and fried. You need a little base tan to help protect you there. But yeah, that's my tip for you. Get some sunshine, but reasonable. Don't go and get burnt. Build it up. And make it a part of your life. Try to make it something you do, every day. If you're at work or school, try to make that part of your lunch break where you walk and get some sun. Do something. Just find a way to regularly get some sunshine, because most people strangely hide from the sun all day, and I'm guilty right now. I'm inside a house right now. Let's see. Rio says, "Got to love the sun." Oh, you went to Long Beach State. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm in Long Beach. Yeah, you're in LA too, Lisa? Awesome. How bad do I think 1 liter of diet soda per day is? I don't think soda is good for you in the first place. If you're doing diet soda, it's probably worse for you, right? I mean, it's just some weird artificial sweetener in there. So I would say, why even drink soda in the first place, right? What's the point? What are you getting out of it? Why bother? Just don't drink soda. Seriously, I mean, I was addicted to soda when I was in high school and stuff like that. It sucked. I realized it when I went camping and there were no soda machines, and I was having withdrawal symptoms, and I realized this is bull crap. I mean, I didn't know I was addicted to something. That sucks. So as soon as I realized that, when I got back home, I said, screw it, no more soda for me, and I've been soda free ever since. I don't want to be addicted to anything ever. I've never been addicted to anything in my life except soda. So if that's the worst thing, I guess that's not too bad, but I never want to be addicted to anything ever again. Cool, 619. I'm glad you eat more bananas because of me. Duran Ryder says soda is fruit in a can. Really? Really? I didn't know fruit's been going through all these processes and been refined through all this machinery and stuff like that. I'd rather just eat the friggin' fruit. Hence my banana smoothie here. Yeah, it's been processed a little bit, but it didn't go through all this weird machinery other than just a Vitamix. Yeah, just drink water, as I say. Yeah, just drink freaking water. What's the point of soda? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's sugar water, right? It's freaking sugar water. What is the point? Do I have any tattoos? No, I'm tattoo-less. I'm gonna probably keep it that way, even though I kind of dig tattoos. But nah, I enjoy my virgin tattoo-less body. So anyway, guys, I'm filming a day in the life or what I ate in a day video. So I got to get back and do stuff. I got to probably take a quick rinse here after this run. So I'm glad I got to sneak off an hour here with you guys. So probably won't be on tomorrow for a live stream, but remember Wednesdays about 7:15ish Pacific Standard Time, I do a little chat with my after my running group. So yeah, look for me then. That'll be on YouTube, not YouNow. That's what I stream on YouTube when I'm just out with my cell phone. So take a look for that. And I'm going to say goodbye to y'all. So bye on YouNow and bye on YouTube. And yeah, keep it carb, guys. Thanks. You guys have been a great crowd. And see some of you guys again on Wednesday. Bye on YouTube. Bye. All right, here we go.